What's good, my peoples, man? What's happening with y'all? Y'all know I love y'all, man. I just gotta come back and shoot something at y'all. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all what. The demons be out today. They be out, boy. The demons is out. Boy, and they is out in Houston, man. Houston is demon central. I'm gonna tell you that for right now. I mean, that's what it look like. I mean, it is all type of chaos and chaotic shit happening, you know what I'm saying? And see, today, you know, yeah, they stole my bike, but I was able to still get some work done, you know what I'm saying? By another means that I had, and I'm not just shooting out my business out there like that. But I'm tell y'all like this, man. Look, man, I went downtown today, bro, and it was a motherfucking police. Somebody got killed over there. Somebody got killed. They had that tape. They had that caution tape over there. Now, I ain't tell y'all about that last time that I actually was working. And then when I was by that Randall's, and it was all that tape out there. I didn't know that somebody actually got shot up right there. But see, I did pass by it. I remember that, because see, remember that time when I was telling you about my bike getting stolen, right? See, I was out there with the security guard and shit, and he had told me that somebody got shot right there that day. And I just thought about it, I'm like, hold up, I remember passing through all that shit, you know what I'm saying? It was tape all right there. I didn't know what was going on. I thought maybe it was just some setup shit they put there, but somebody actually got their ass shot up and shit. RIP to him, you know, whoever it was, you know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, you know, still. But at the same time, shit happened again today, and I'm pretty sure somebody got killed right there. I don't know who it was. You know, could have been that nigga that took my bike for all I know. I really don't know. I'm not finna even say that. But, you know, yeah, it was all type of crazy shit going on, bro. And so, you know, I was just looking at this shit like, damn, boy, it's just like chaotic. It's like chaos just starting to happen places, you know what I'm saying? Things are just starting to just like, you know, just like going to mayhem in some sort of sense. But in a sense too, it's like the devil's he getting pretty mad about some shit, and he been trying to swarm me in certain aspects, certain little areas. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened, cause see, I was going to this McDonald's, right? I was going to this McDonald's, and y'all know about that McDonald's. If y'all seen any of my other videos, I talk about that damn McDonald's all the time and how they be trying to hold me up when I'm doing my job and shit, right? So, okay. Well, this time, you know, they happened to get me up out of there kind of fast. I went there like 3 or 4 different times. You know, they got me out of there kind of fast. But this last time, see, and then I'm going to tell y'all what happened, see. Because when I went there first 2 or 3 times, you know, the first time it was just nobody there. You know what I'm saying? It was just nobody there. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was even at the McDonald's. I mean, that McDonald's might as well be shut the fuck down, because when nobody at that bitch. But second time I went there, all right, maybe if 2 people came up. Third time I went, okay, cars started being in that bitch, all right? You know what I'm saying? So I was already prepared for it to get to the point to where, you know, whenever I go back to it again, that it was going to be loaded up and everybody was going to be in that bitch just trying to swarm me, you know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what happened, bro. And it was funny. You know, it was funny to me. Like I said, I laugh at this shit, but, you know, but see, I knew when they swarmed me, right? I knew once I got there and they started to swarm the shit out of me, right? That they was going to start acting their ass and start trying to hold up my order and shit and have me sitting there for about a good 30 minutes. I knew it. And I said, fuck it. Let's see how this look. Shit was just crazy to me. All right. So I got back there that 4th time, right? Now, my ad, the shit was packed. Cars jammed in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? With no cars there at first, but they was all up in that bitch now. And so I started waiting on my order. I mean, I tell her my order and shit. She talking about, you gotta wait. It's not ready yet. You know, which I'm pretty sure, you know, they could have got it ready faster than they, you know what I'm saying, much faster than what it was. But, you know, I knew they was going to take their time with me now because it was swarmed up. It was already set up now because, see, I guess they didn't even, see, this is what I really realized. I really think that they didn't think that I was going to be back out there working so soon, because since my bike got stolen, right? And so since I was out there, they ain't had nobody ready for me now, because, see, it wasn't the usual thing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like they could just pinpoint that I was going to do it. But since they realized that I started doing it, what they did was they said, okay, let's get this set up. Let's get this set up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, he came one time, he came 2 times, he came 3 times. Let's get it set up for his ass. Let's get this shit set up for his ass, right? So they was getting it all set up for me. So I knew that when I went back to that bitch this last time, it was gonna be, they was gonna have the crowd there, which is what they did. They had the crowd there. They had me waiting and shit. And while I'm waiting, it was funny because see, everybody that was going through the drive-through, right? See, I'm on this side of the McDonald's, and they on that side where the drive-through at. But I could see straight through the window and see their ass. And everybody who was passing by, they were just staring at me. And they was trying to look at me. It's like they was wanting to see how I was acting, how I was looking, how I was feeling. They was ready. They were just like peeping me. They scanning me up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Basically scrutinizing and trying to analyze and see how the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't tripping. You know what I'm saying? This was my last order of the night anyways. And I already knew I wasn't tripping. I said, well, they're going to get me up out of here soon. I said, whenever they get me up out of here, that's cool. But, right now, I'm just going to peep the scene, see how things are working right now. And so while I'm sitting there waiting, they keep throwing these crazy motherfucking homeless people, the ones that be just screaming and talking to themselves. They just keep walking by me. And then this one lady with a little basket won't come walk by me screaming and shit and all type of shit. I'm like, I'm not paying no mind. I'm on my phone jamming. Looking at some shit on YouTube, laughing about some shit, not giving a fuck about people. But I still had to, but at the same time, same token, I still had to peep the scene and see what the fuck was going on with everybody. Because I wanted to, I just had to see this shit. I said, let me pay some attention. You know what I'm saying? Let me pay a little attention to this shit. Let me see what's happening around his bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, and I just realized that. And then the youngster that always be out there, then they parked him right there to just start peeping me out. And while he peeping me out, is by 4 cars just keep coming back to back. And then there was this one van, this white van that just kept going back and forth, back and forth. It was like, boy, the devil was just, it's like the demons was just out tonight. They were just out there, man. You know what I'm saying? And they were just out there just looking and just trying their hardest to try to see what they was going to try to make me feel like, which, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all losing this battle on that shit, like, cause y'all really ain't fucking with me like that, man. Real talk. Of course I was still kind of like, let's see, I know this lady finna be bullshitting me, but let's just see how long it take her. You know what I'm saying? And then it didn't take her until I got on my bike and looked like I did it on purpose too. I said, let me get on this bike and make it seem like I'm about to burn off just to see how she gonna come. And guess what? As soon as I got on the bike like I was gonna burn off, she started coming with the food. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, so that's what it is. I said, I already know what you're doing. So when she brought me the food, I said, damn, y'all had me waiting that long? She's like, I'm like, yeah, don't worry, I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a little subliminal message of, I know what's good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, or she could have thought, maybe he know what I'm worth. No, it ain't that. I know what's good. And I'm pretty sure she felt it when I said it. I said, yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I know, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell me I know what's good. You know what I'm saying? I know what you're up to. You really couldn't say that. That's why she's like, what else is there? You couldn't tell me nothing. Because for one, you know what's good with it, and trust me, I know what's good with it, and all I can tell you is I know, because I wasn't finna put no more words and no more energy into that shit, because we already know what's good with that there. But all in all, I just wanted to bring the attention to how the demons are swarming, and they swarming in Houston, and this is what I wanted to come back with too, like the Travis Scott concert. I can understand why that happened here in the city that I'm in. Because there's already demons swarming in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? All the shit that I have to deal with while I'm here in this damn city, I see the demons swarming in this bitch. So it wasn't no way I wasn't gonna understand that why the shit was happening like that at that concert. I already felt like that concert something was gonna happen. I don't know why I did, but I just felt like that concert was gonna be some kind of buzz. Something was gonna happen. I don't know what I didn't know what the fuck was gonna happen, but I knew it was just gonna be some crazy shit. And as I guess I was right in some sort of sense, at least about the way I was feeling, that concert, I'm gonna tell you one thing. That motherfucking concert had all type of demons in it. It was just demon bound. bro. Like everything that was going on in that concert was meant for some demonic shit to happen. You know what I'm saying? And then look, I just see now that I've been looking at a lot more shit about that damn concert. Look, people was trying when people was first getting there. See, he already promotes the energy of break through the damn gates, run over the motherfucking security, get in this bitch by any means. And that's what they was doing. They was breaking open the motherfucking, they breaking over the rails and shit. They was breaking all that shit just to get in that bitch. And the security couldn't do shit. What the fuck can the security do with thousands and thousands, with hundred thousands of people? And it's just like 10 or 20 of their ass trying to be right there. Like everybody gonna trample their ass. So you gotta understand that shit was already meant to be that way. The energy was demonic from the beginning, from the start of motherfuckers trying to get in that bitch to the end. Because see, you gotta understand that shit was already meant for it to be that way. It was already meant. The energy was already felt from the beginning. Like when nobody waiting in line, waiting their turn to get through the motherfucking gate. Nah, motherfuckers broke that bitch down to get up in that motherfucker. People was running past the security guard. They was breaking that gate. Then they went to the other gate and jumped over that bitch and broke that bitch. And then after they just few of them jumped over it, everybody broke the bitch down. So it's like they was already in that demonic spirit. You know what I'm saying? It was already from the get-go, you know what I'm saying, promoted to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Because he already hyped his fans up enough to be that way. So in every concert, this is where it is. So guess what? Niggas is already expecting to come in this bitch with this energy. And guess what? The whole place was filled with that motherfucking demonic energy. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it was gonna go down in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And so since it already started off like that, and then guess what? Everybody in that damn stadium had that spirit over them. That spirit was just all around. The energy of that shit was all around that place, man. Not to mention, they already got a video clip of this motherfucking it was like a shadow. Like they have a video clip of like this shadow and the outlines of how it looked like a damn monster. It don't even look like a human. It looked like a monster jumped into the motherfucking crowd, like a spirit of a demon jumped into that crowd. You know what I'm saying? And see, you know, these demons are possessing humans, man. They are jumping into bodies, man. And see, that demon probably jumped in somebody's body. And like they was saying already, people was getting shot up with some sort of fentanyl and shit like that. And whoever that demon jumped in, he jumped into somebody's body who was just you know, poking everybody and shit like that, like putting people in some fentanyl phase and shit, just throwing that shit in people's body. And you know that fentanyl is strong than a bitch, just stronger than heroin, man. That shit is strong, man. And so you gotta understand, like motherfuckers can't handle that type of shit, especially they ain't never had that in their body before. And then not to mention these people so crowded up. And then, you know, they was saying that, yeah, people couldn't breathe and shit. But you gotta understand, yeah, they probably couldn't breathe like that. But guess what made it worse? You know what I'm saying? Them people getting shot up with some shit they don't even know what the fuck they getting shot up with, all type of shit. And then so like they said, the security guard got pricked. Now see, this was on the Breakfast Club. I watched this. I was watching Breakfast. I be watching Breakfast Club a lot because the Breakfast Club was the first person that put me on this shit about one of the security guards getting pricked with something, and he got lightheaded and damn near passed out. Right. So you know what I'm saying? Now they changed the story and said that it didn't happen, and then he was just lightheaded because of something. What the fuck they said? I don't remember, but y'all can look it up and find out yourself. But yeah, it was on Breakfast Club, and they was like, how the fuck? And so how the fuck they changed the police? Because the police report said this. The police report said that this had happened, and then they changed it and said it didn't. So you basically saying what the police had already said was. So what they did was they changed what the police had said because see, I guess they didn't really want that to come out, but the police said it. So it happened. It was weird that they had to change it and say it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? And they was even saying it on Breakfast Club, and that shit was weird too. I'm like, damn, that shit is crazy, bro. It was all type of shit happening in that concert, bro. You know what I'm saying? They had like this burning dove, burning something up there. And it was supposed to represent death. You know what I'm saying? And people that have done their research on that. People, some dude was speaking about it, and he was like, yeah, this burning bird is supposed to represent death and shit. And so it was already a ritual. It was already set up to be a ritual, you know what I'm saying? Because they already promoted the energy from the beginning to the end. And you got to understand, look, they was even singing it. Look, they had this song that they was singing, right? And the words, and look, when they came out singing this song, they was saying, I miss the body snatcher, slaughter gang soul snatcher. I miss the body catcher, slaughter gang soul snatcher. So they was already telling you that they was finna take people's bodies and snatch them up. They was already telling you they was snatching people's souls, man. Not to mention they had this motherfucking this big ass motherfucking portal looking ass thing that I didn't even realize that was there until somebody else brought up, and then I seen it, I'm like, oh, they got a portal right there. Yeah. So these people motherfucking souls then got snatched up into this portal or something, bro. Who knows where this portal goes to? But they was already singing in the song, I miss the body catcher, slaughter gang soul snatcher. So they was already telling you what they was gonna do. They was already saying it. So they basically told you that we finna catch some bodies and snatch some souls, and we finna send them through this portal. You know what I'm saying? These souls ain't going to where they supposed to go. These souls is going into this portal, into something else, man. At least this is how I feel. You know what I'm saying? These souls has got snatched up. You know what I'm saying? By the ritual of, you know what I'm saying, of the boy Travis Scott concert. They got snatched up by that portal, man. And not to mention they had it was look, images on top of the portal, right? I thought it was just, at first I thought it was something that, you know what I'm saying, that was just up there. But it actually was a screen up there showing like souls walking across the top of it. So it's like everything in this concert told you that they was snatching souls, was basically telling you like, yeah, we snatching souls today. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It's crazy here in Houston. And I understand why that concert got like that, because it was just so much things. There's so many things in Houston that's happening, man, that I understand because it's happening around me. You know what I'm saying? And see, I already see the demons in a lot of these people. So I can understand why all these people that went to that concert, they was possessed. A lot of these people was possessed, and they was already in that energy of that negative energy from the beginning of the concert. You know what I'm saying? And so this concert was meant. It was just meant. It was all set up because he already did all his concerts to promote a certain way of being. So when they get to this concert here in Houston, that it was gonna be that from the start to the finish. And so that energy was already set to be that way. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy how it is. And I can understand it. And because I know the energies that's going around in my city. I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I feel it myself. So I know what's going on in my city. It's always going on around me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way I can't see it. So I know, you know what I'm saying, for one. And it's just pretty sad that some of these souls had to get caught up in that shit. And, you know, yeah, it is bad, man. But yeah, I can understand. And the shit that I seen today and the way shit was happening today with these motherfuckers and how they was swarming me and shit at this little McDonald's, boy, it just kind of just brought the fire up out of me to just speak about this, because I feel like, damn, like, yeah, man, I see the demonic spirit all up in this motherfucking city, man. And it's caught a lot, and these demons have, you know, they've taken over a lot of people in this city. And so whoever comes up in this motherfucker gonna get taken over too, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, which is why at some point I am gonna get the fuck about this city too. You know what I'm saying? This city, you know, it's whatever. I grew up here, so I can live the rest of my life somewhere else, you know what I'm saying, not tripping, you know what I'm saying, but at the same time, I'm not scared of none of this, because guess what, I am a child of God, and I know he got his hand on your boy, so I ain't scared to go out there in front of none of that shit, and in front of anybody, and I don't give a fuck how you looking at me, what you gotta say, or what the fuck you feel like, motherfucker, fuck you. You know? But I'm just shooting it at y'all, man. It's just something I just wanted to get off my chest with it. And yeah, man, I'll holler at y'all another time. All praises to the Most High, y'all. All right, peace.